the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
Number 7.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in after another good win last time out that ran the record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Number 25 is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Chris Davis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's in there for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. He might want that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes Davis. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's Neil Walker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Neil Walker.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the stretch. And he just misses with a curveball. None out, runners at first and second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Walker is on his way home. In is Jorge Soler, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Into the box, Alex Gordon. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Batting six.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder, Chris Davis.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Escobar has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Todd Frazier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. That misses 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now batting, Steve Pearce. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
In there, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he's set down, 1 away. So digging in now, Brandon Moss. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Set to get his day started, Alcides Escobar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. Digging in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Riding in once again, Neil Walker. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now, Giovanni Soto. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Giovanni Soto.
Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth.
Striding in, Cabrera.
Number 39.
First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Anderson.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit hard up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Stepping 25. In and ready for another shot, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Hosmer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. standing in, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to.
First and second here with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
In there, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. None out. Runners at first and second. Hit hard to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Soler rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will score as well. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Moss. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Lays off. 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Brandon Moss becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Alcides Escobar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Max Kepler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Chicago.
Here's Chris Davis
baseman.
now. Comes into this at bat
Davis.
0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 6.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Davis.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
For the Royals, center fielder.
Into the
number
windup
6.
and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Davis. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Neil Walker.
Now
He's singled
batting,
in 2 trips to the
second
plate thus
baseman,
far.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 25 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Frazier.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch on its way. Hey now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball to the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Goldberg is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 67.
Grounder down the line at third. Frazier's up with it. And on one pitch, he's retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready once again, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Again, he sends it out of play. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lined into left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. line softly toward the hole. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. Rain continues to fall here in the sixth. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Chris Davis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. For Davis, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a neck-high fastball that time. From the stretch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Here's Davis now being waved home, and the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Here's Todd Frazier now trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Lorenzo Cain.
In there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Kepler is there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Eric Hosmer 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
White Sox, second baseman, Steve Pearce.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line hard. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Giovanni Soto.
Stepping in, Giovanni Soto. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot
Number
now.
39.
Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
In is Jorge Soler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Right fielder, Jorge.
First pitch
Soler.
on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. So one away now for Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
And he lays off there 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Salvador Perez is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kepler racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So with
Now
a left-handed hitter
pitching for
waiting,
Chicago,
they'll go to their own left-hander out of the
43,
bullpen.
Dan Jennings.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Short stop. Tim Anderson.
Matt Strahm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
64. Matt Strahm.
that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. After it is Soler. One down. Now in the box, number 25. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Into the box now, Max Kepler, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Kepler.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-1 reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Escobar on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Digging in, Brandon Moss. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Paulo Orlando is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 76 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 76.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alcides Escobar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lorenzo Cain comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
The first baseman, number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's safe. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Now to the plate, Jorge Soler. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In there, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try and lead things off
Leading
here
off
in
for the
inning
White Sox,
number 9.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moustakas is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. White Sox down to their final out. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game.